Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Supriya Raja, and I'm the founder of the Empowered Parenting. Well, in this particular video, I'll be talking of a very powerful technique which will enhance your child's power to imagine and visualize, which in turn is required to be able to comprehend reading or to be able to comprehend whatever is being read to the child. If you're a child, if you notice that your child is having a particular problem in understanding what is being read to, in spite of you using the traditional techniques to enhance reading comprehension, you can try this particular method. And this particular method is called the mind movie technique. Let me tell you why we use the mind movie technique. The thing is, all of us, whether we are children or adults, are able to understand any particular text through images, right? Through visualizing. Even when we are able to make connections, when we read story, we make connection in the form of images. When we think of a particular incident, we make connections. We are able to understand only through images in our mind, right? When we create those movies in our mind, we don't think in text, we don't think in words, we think through images. So imagery is very, very important to enhance reading comprehension. Some children have a particular issue even with visualizing, even with creating that mental imagery. This particular technique called the mind movie technique enhances that power to visualize and to create mental images. Now, coming back to this technique, let me take this example of a particular story. I'm sure many of you would have heard of the story called The Lion and the Rabbit. And for those of you who haven't heard this particular story, I'll just tell you the story in a gist. This is a story of a lion which kept eating different animals in the forest. So there was this particular rabbit, a very smart rabbit, whose turn it was to be eaten by the lion. Now, this rabbit creates a trick to trick the lion and protect itself and other animals to not be eaten any further by the lion. So the rabbit tricks the lion, takes the lion to a particular well and tells that, look, you want to eat me, but there is another lion in this particular well who wants to eat me as well. So what do we do? Now, this lion gets very, very angry. How is it that another lion can eat you when I am the king of the jungle? So the lion looks into the particular well and sees his own reflection. Not knowing that it's a reflection, the lion foolishly misunderstands and thinks that it's another lion in the well. He gets angry and he jumps into the well and eventually dies. In this way, the rabbit is able to save himself and also other animals in the forest. So this is a story in a gist. Now, when you're creating a mind using this mind movie technique, you can ask your child to just visualize one scene from that story, not the entire story, just a particular scene. Maybe the scene of where the lion is looking into the well and getting angry and jumping into the well could be a scene. Now, what you can do is here in step 1 of this technique, ask your child to close his or her eyes and visualize that particular scene. If the child is able to visualize or create that mental imagery of that particular scene by himself, initially just ask, what do you see in that imagery? Sometimes the child will be able to explain, oh yes, I'm able to see a lion is looking into the well, the lion is getting angry and the lion is jumping into the well. Sometimes the child, if he or she has a problem more deeper, the child will not be able to imagine. In such a case, you have to ask deeper questions or ask more detailed questions, such as, what do you see? Do you see a lion peeping into the well? Do you see the lion getting angry? How is the lion feeling? What is the rabbit doing? Is the rabbit looking happy? Is the lion jumping into the well? And what is the rabbit doing when the lion has jumped into the well? So you will have to literally ask more detailed questions initially until the child is able to independently visualize the scene. Maybe you'll have to do this technique for a week or 10 days, sometimes 15 days to get the child to independently visualize. You can also notch up this technique by asking the child to draw out that particular scene after imagining that scene, just that particular scene, if the child is able to have good drawing skills. Another way to notch up this particular technique is actually creating a skit. That is, you being the rabbit and your child being the lion, or the other way around. You being the lion and your child is the rabbit. And you can actually create that scene by enacting those characters. Like, you are the lion, you're getting angry, you're telling, how dare you eat the rabbit where I am the king of the jungle, I will eat the rabbit, and you're actually jumping into the well. So this is a very powerful technique to create imagery into the child, enhance the brain to create those visual images into the child. So once your child is able to create those mental imagery, you will see that eventually when you continue to read stories to the child, your child is able to visualize automatically and eventually comprehend what is being read to. So try this technique and also give me comment in the description, in the comment section below. What was your takeaways and your reflections while putting this particular technique to use? If you're someone who also wants to know more about, how to enhance your child's reading skills, reading power, and help your child to be successful readers, I have a masterclass coming this Sunday at 11:30 Indian Standard Time. Well, I'll be sharing with you 3 secrets that you can use to empower yourself and also motivate your child to become successful readers and eventually powerful learners as well. Because as you said, readers are also leaders, right? So yes, if you're interested, come into my masterclass. I have given the link in the description box. You can click and directly join the masterclass on Sunday at 11:30 p.m. Indian Standard Time. And yes, don't forget to subscribe to my channel as well so that you get notified each time I'm posting a video. So until my next video, I'll see you then. Have a great day. Bye-bye.